Yo, 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 yo. I said, yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy HeightWeight coming at you guys with another video. If you're new to the channel, be sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so whenever I upload a new video, you guys get notified. Make sure y'all click on all the links down below in the description. And, do all that to support your boy. Make sure y'all stay safe, clean, practice social distancing so you can get back to living normal life ASAP. But straight into today's video. So if y'all look at a video that's really trending on my channel right now, it has like about 380k now. It was a video I made back in August when the demo came out, the 2K demo came out, and y'all see by the title, it was a 2-way 3-level facilitator. But there were some things that I did not fully include in the video. Like, that video was originally supposed to be a rough draft. I didn't know that it would get that much attention. I kind of just made that to show what build I was making, but at the time I had no clue what were the best badges or what the best animations were. But after the game being out for a couple of months and patch 11 now being out, I just wanted to show you guys what the best point guard build in the game still is after patch 11. And you guys are going to see right here. So obviously it's a point guard. Go on ahead and pick whatever number you want. Obviously that has nothing to do with anything. But yeah, the pie chart you guys want to choose, you should know by now. This is definitely top 3 best pie chart in the game. You make the best center build with this. You can make some like the best guard build with this. And only, this pie chart can compete with that too. But for the most part, I would say that this is like #1, probably the best pie chart. #1, #2, these two flop between each other. This pie chart and then this one. But yeah, so you want to pick the one with shooting and defending. Now, let me take a sip of this Gatorade. But anyways, now this was the physical profile that I chose. But yeah, actually no, I was about to say something dumb. Choose this physical pie chart, guys. As a guard, you want to have the maximum speed possible. And then if you go to this one, it really doesn't do you any favors. On other builds, it's pretty good to have, like for defensive builds. But yeah, just in terms of just having speed, you want to go with this one. Just go with the first one so you could be as fast as possible. Now, guys, here's where the the difference comes in. Obviously, for the close shot, driving layup, and the driving dunk, you want to put that all the way up. And then for the mid-range shot, 3-point shot all the way up, free throw all the way up. And then you just want to get it to where it's 18, so you leave it right there, because if you go up another like 2 or whatever, it's pointless, whatever. So you get it until you can get it to 18. You don't need to put those extra 2 upgrades on it, so just get it to a 77. Now perimeter defense obviously max, lateral quickness obviously max, steal max, defensive rebound max. So I didn't touch the block, didn't touch the offensive rebound, and didn't touch the interior defense. Now, obviously, ball handling, you want that max. Pass accuracy, you also want that max. Now, this is how I originally made the build, but there was one slight tweak that I made just to, you guys, when you make a build, you want to maximize it. So in the first build video I have, you guys look the link down below in the description, you will see this is how I originally made them. But all I did was make a slight change. Went to the rebounding, and I just put it down until I got to 18, or you just keep putting it down as much as you keep 19 actually, and then you want to put those next couple of upgrades right there. You put the next couple of upgrades right there, guys, then you end up getting a 32 post moves. If you want to turn it down right there, it doesn't really matter, you can leave it, that's what I would say, that leave it at 76. So you can just put those extra 2 to the post moves, and you get that extra playmaking badge. And trust me, guys, when you maximize the build like that, trust me, having that extra playmaking badge definitely does matter. So that was really the only thing that I didn't, show in the build when I first made them back in like August when the demo was out. But now this is like a final draft months later. This is the build right here, guys. Next up, choose, it doesn't matter, choose whatever you want. I'll just choose Burley just for the sake of the video, whatever. But yeah, so I went with the height 6'5". Reason being was because I just wanted the height to compete. In the beginning of the year, everybody just wants to compete. You go to the park, you don't want to get dropped off or whatever the case may be. So I went with 6'5". If you're somebody that's not really concerned about height, and you want to just, you know, go with 6'4" because you want like a little bit of an extra ball control, whatever, go with whatever height you guys want to do. But to compete, for me personally, I decided it'd be best to go with 6'5". So I'm with 6'5". Then when you go with 6'6", guys, you just lose too much stats in terms of like the defense and the ball control, especially the 3-point. It's just not worth it to go to 6'6". So 6'5" was good enough for me. That's what I went with. And then for the weight, guys, just bring it all the way down. Now I think my weight was like a 176. Yeah, I had the weight at 176. It took me a long time to figure that out. I don't know why, but I just went with 176. I mean 175, 176. I just was like, you know what, I'll just take the extra pound or whatever, just cause, you know, I mean, why not, who really cares? But yeah, so I went 176 for the weight. Then for the wingspan, obviously guys, I minimized it. Reason being is so I can get my ball control to be to a point where I was able to speed boost. If you have boost, if you play with somebody that has Hall of Fame floor general, you're going to be able to speed boost. So that's why I went with the minimum wingspan. And then in terms of the shooting, the mid-range shooting, 3-point shooting, you know, I got the maximum out of that. So that was pretty good for me. And then that was the build, guys. Obviously, for my takeover, I chose a sharp takeover. Shot carrier takeover ended up getting patched, so it's not as good as it really is. I mean, you can go at lock takeover if you really want to, but or you could even go playmaking. I would say don't go shot creating, guys. But yeah, any three of these takeovers you want, go ahead. I went with the sharp takeover so I could be a really good threat on offense. Or yeah, I just wanted to be a serious threat on offense. If you guys want to sit there and be able to speed boost like off the rip when you have your takeover, I guess, then I mean, go ahead and go with playmaking. Or if you're just a defensive-minded player and you want to just be able to just get a lot of stops, then go ahead with the lock. But for me, I chose sharp takeover, so that's what I'm just continuing on with right here. Now, guys, you see right here, two-way, 3-level facilitator, the best build in the game, very unique name. In the beginning of the year, a lot of people were just surprised by it because it was such a unique name, something that we haven't seen before. So two-way, 3-level facilitator. The build is, guys, the build is just a beast overall. But here's where we get into the part where, you know, I did some things that I didn't really know what I was doing. So let's get into it. All right, so we're back right here at the overall rating. Yeah, I think I went with 99 overall rating at that time. At the time, guys, a lot of us didn't really understand the rating system. It was a lot of like misinformation or whatever, or just incorrect information being put out there. So some people were saying, oh, you know, you want to test your build at 86 because that's how it's going to be. You know, that's how the build's going to be or whatever. Day one, blah, 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 this and that. But guys, it ended up being super easy to get to 95 overall. So it was like, what's the point of even doing that? But guys, even though they make us test this at 99, this is not what our stats look like at 99. Once you get to 95, your stats look like this. This is what your stats look like. If you look at the left side where it shows 99 rating, how your stats would be, this is how the stats really would be. At 95, your stats don't look like this. By the time you're 95, you have this right here. I don't know why 2K did it like that. It's clearly a flaw in the system. I haven't even really seen anybody address it, but I'm addressing it right now. This is how your stats look like when you're at a 95 overall. Then when you get to 99, you get +4 added to every single stat that you guys are looking at right now. So obviously you want to go with the 99. I don't know why 2K did that. That's a serious flaw, but hey, I mean, it's 2K. You can't expect them to do any good. Hopefully for the next gen, they just really tone in on making a good game. But yeah, all right, so to the finishing badges, guys. At the time when I was making the build or choosing the badges, I was like, hey, I'm gonna go with Giant Slayer, I'm gonna go with Relentless Finisher, and then I'm gonna go with Contact Finisher. Or I was like, hey, let me put this down right here, I would go like something like this, just to try to get a balance of the badges. Because at the time, guys, we don't know what badges are going to be effective. We don't know what badges are going to be ineffective. We just kind of go off of like what we already know, what badges seem that they're going to be OP, and we just kind of make it like that. But obviously, Contact Finisher, it helps you just dunk through people, finish in the paint. So that was like, this is like probably the most important badge to have. Just if you're gonna be a slasher or you want to finish in the paint, you need Contact Finisher. And then the next badge, guys, it's not even up for debate. It's Fancy Footworks. For this build in general, when you only have 6 upgrades, remember, I'm just showing you guys the best badges for this build. Obviously, Slithery Finisher is a great badge. Consistent Finisher is a great badge. Acrobat is also a great badge. But when we're talking about for this build, guys, just having Fancy Footworks, it creates so much space, guys, when you do a hop step and then adding the Contact Finisher to it. you end up being really good inside the paint. So this is the badge lineup for finishing I've been using for the majority of the year. It's worked perfect for me, so I suggest you guys follow it. Now guys, on to the shooting. Now at the time, you know, making it, like I said guys, we didn't know what badges were going to be good. I didn't think we'd need quick draw. I didn't think we need any of that, so I was like, hey, whatever, I'm just going to go on ahead and just obviously you know that we need range extender. That's not even a question. We need range extender. Then I was like, I was just mixing up badges, guys. I was doing a lot of random stuff with the badges. You know, you just kind of get the overall picture of what I was doing. Just a lot of random stuff. But guys, the best badge lineup, you want to go silver catch and shoot. You want to go Hall of Fame green machine, Hall of Fame high zone hunter, Hall of Fame quick draw, and Hall of Fame range extender, guys. I promise you right now, if you have this lineup in terms of being a sharpshooter, you will definitely not regret it. Now, if you're somebody that doesn't like to play off catch and shoots, which I suggest you should have for this build, you should definitely consider playing like that. Go on ahead and test out something like this. You know, I used it for a little bit and it worked pretty decent, but that's not the lineup this is like second I would suggest you guys to run, but I wouldn't really suggest you to do it. If you play twos and you feel like you need to run this lineup, then go on ahead. That's the only other thing I would even suggest. But this is the best lineup, guys. This is what I've been using for the majority of the year. Silver catch and shoot, green machine Hall of Fame, hot zone hunter Hall of Fame, range center Hall of Fame, quick draw Hall of Fame. Now for the playmaking badges, guys, pretty simple. Quick first step is mandatory for all guards, along with handles for days, and then you could go gold unpluckable. I would say just go gold unpluckable, guys, because this is not like a playmaker build where you have a 90+ ball handle, so you're much more, you know, prone to getting somebody can steal the ball from you a lot easier if you don't have unpluckable. So just go with unpluckable on gold, and then I go with silver diamond, because at the end of the day, I'm a point guard, I'm a team player. When I can't make my shot and I get in trouble, I want my teammates to be able to make their shots. Sometimes I flip-flop and I'll put diamond on gold if I really just want my teammates to just please hit their shots. But for the most part, I'm just making sure that I don't get turnovers and make it worse for everybody. So this is also the lineup I've been running a lot of the year. You can flip-flop diamond between unpluckable. It's up to you, but this is how I suggest you guys run it. Now lastly, guys, for the defensive badges, I thought lightning reflexes was going to be good in August, like before the game, you know, officially dropped, but clamps end up being really important. Intimidator end up being really important. Pickpocket is just not as good as it should have been, so you know, you don't have to use points on that. Obviously pick dodger, you need it for screens this year especially. I don't know why 2K made the screen so broken, but yeah, you need it. And then tireless defender Hall of Fame, you also need that, because you know, once you're fighting through screens and trying to play aggressive defense, you want to have your energy bar, you know, at a maximum or at the best possible chance to be really effective. And last but not least, guys, we got gold interceptor. You know, gold interceptor is a great badge. It helps you play the lanes a lot easier, get a lot better steals. Yeah, this is what the best guys, I'm telling y'all right now, I've used this build for a lot of the year. These are the best badges that you guys need to use on this build. This is the finalized build right here, guys. I know it took me, you know, months later to like officially show like the badges and stuff, but you know, videos I've made have already shown that throughout the past couple of months, so that's why I haven't really addressed it. But yeah, guys, next up, I'm going to show you guys the animations. Now, I know a lot of people, if you're already a viewer, you probably already seen my animations, but this is for somebody that's trying to make this build after patch 11 or whatever and wants to see the best jump shot, create a jump shot and all that. Look, if you guys don't have a creative jump shot yet, go on ahead and use Damian Lillard. But once you get the creative jump shot, guys, you want to use the jump shot that I'm going to show you guys right now. So let's get into that. I'm going to show you guys the best animations and the best jump shot to use on this build. Alright, y'all, so we're in the neighborhood now. Now, remember what I said earlier about how at 99, 2K shows the incorrect, at 95, 2K shows the incorrect stats. Remember I said that, guys? Now, remember, you know, you can decrease these stats -3, and then these, like that, those would be the stats that 2K shows you on the build tester when you're testing it at 99 overall. I don't know why they do that. You know, maybe you could say because that's the maximum, you know, you max out at 95 in the game and then you have to get the +4. It's really confusing, but just know that those stats are incorrect. This is what the stats look like at 98, guys. So if I get 99, I get an extra +1, and then if I get 99.9, I get another +1. So you can add a +2 to this if you know, want to wonder what the build looks like fully maxed out, and then add the +2 to the physicals also. You know, only thing that would really be affected anyways would just be the speed and the The speed and the vertical is the only really important things. You know, the acceleration and the stamina is already maxed. So these are what the stats would look like at 98, and then add +2 for 99 and 99.9. So I showed you guys the badges, all that. Now it's just really time to show you guys the animations and the best jump shot, and I could just end off this video. So I'll go straight to the jump shot. Guys, if you want to get your jump shot creator fast, just simply do not sim any of your games. Put it on 12-minute quarters. You can play on pro, rookie, whatever you want to play on, Hall of Fame. And then, you know, just play your 12 games, and then by your 12th or 13th game, you're gonna get the jump shot creator. Every single player I made, I've always got the jump shot creator within 12, 13, 14 games. So just do that, guys, and then you'll be perfectly fine. But this jump shot right here, guys, I got it from Duke Dennis. I always give credit where it's due, and it's pretty simple, y'all. Carmelo Anthony base, release 148, release 2, Larry Bird, and then you blend it 70% to release 148. 30% to Larry Bird. Is that simple, guys. I've been using this jump shot all year long. I use it on my pure sharpshooter. I use it on this build. I use it on my 2A slashing playmaker. The only build I don't use it on is my 2A finisher, because I don't shoot anyways, and there's really no point. So yeah, guys, this is what it is, man. This is what it is. Use the jump shot. I promise you guys will not regret it. Now onto my animations, y'all. These are the best animations, guys. This is it. You know, I showed you how to make the build fully, the best badges, the best jump shot. Free throw, go with Steph Curry. Super easy to time, especially when you have the meter on. When you have the meter off, all free throws are a little difficult, but you're still gonna make a lot of your free throws anyways. Now dribble pull up, I use normal 4. That works pretty well for me. If you guys want to, Steph Curry used to work really well in the beginning of the year when everybody was just kind of fading away, but I don't know about now. I just use normal pull up 4. I don't do it that many fadeaways this year because they kind of like patched it down a little bit. I don't know what they did for patch 11 in terms of fading away, but normal 4 still works pretty good. Steph Curry for the rest of them, I'm not gonna go through all of them, but you know, my dribble style has been Allen Iverson pretty much all year, guys. You know, that hesitation works pretty good for me. That little hesitation that I do when I'm running in transition for a 3, it always gets me open. All I do is one hezzy move and I'm wide open for a 3. So I would suggest you guys use the dribble style of Allen Iverson. The Kobe Bryant size up package, you can spam this between your legs all day long. If you just push your right stick forward, it'll continuously do it. So that's why I've always you know, I've kept the Kobe size up all year long, basically. Pro 3, nice and quick crossover, that's what I use. Works pretty well for me. Pro 3 again, you know, the quick flick behind the back, you know, it avoids turnovers. And then the spin, you don't really have to worry about that. Now moving hesitations, guys, Pro 3 is gonna work tremendously for you. I promise you guys, you definitely want to use that. If there's anything I could highly recommend, it'd be Pro 3 for the moving hesitation, 100%. Triple threat, I don't really, you know, this doesn't really matter that much, so you guys can pretty much just do as you please. And last but not least, guys, the layup package, long athlete, just keeping it simple, getting to the basket for a simple layup. And then you look at the dunks, the front clutches, the quick drop-offs too, front clutches. You know, this is it, guys. This is it, so you don't get, you know, blocked or anything like that. You have simple dunks. It's hard to get blocked. The front clutches are pretty good because you double clutch and people already jump at you because they think you're gonna do a cockback or something or a normal dunk. You do a front clutch and you get up an easy dunk. And that's pretty much it, guys. That pretty much sums it up for this build, guys. The best build still after this patch. Oh, and last but not least, once you learn your jump shot, guys, for that creative jump shot I just showed you, I highly suggest you turn your shot meter off. You're gonna have to turn your shot meter off every time you load into 2K. It's just a simple setting that they could not fix. I just don't get it, but should we be surprised? So yeah, last but not least, turn your shot meter off, and boom, you end up having the best point guard build / build in the game, guys. This is it right here. You get all around. You get finishing. You get good finishing. You get good shooting. You know, at the Hall of Fame badges, you're an elite shooter. You get good ball control to the point where once you get 99.9 or even 99, you get some boost, or you play with somebody that has Hall of Fame floor general, all of a sudden you can speed boost. You have great defense. Your rebounding is great. What can this build do? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed me going through the best build to make. The final draft for the rest of 2K20. So if you guys ever want to come back and make this build, you can. That's the final draft, guys. I hope you enjoyed this build video. If you did, be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see me do in the future. But that's pretty much it for today, guys. Make sure you guys leave a like on this video, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you guys never miss any of my uploads. Make sure we're all staying safe, healthy, and practicing social distancing. But that's pretty much it for now. It's your boy Jan Ranks, and I'm out. Peace.